tonight's third group, the Toys, we'd like to take a few moments to pay tribute to some very special people and their partners, while also offering support to the National Association Search and Rescue, NASAR. Tonight marks exactly 5 months since our country was attacked by terrorists on September 11th. 5 months for us to digest the images that we had once thought unimaginable. In one of the darkest days of American history, it was here in New York that the devastation was most catastrophic. We all watched in horror as the World Trade Center was first attacked and then collapsed. A symbol of this nation's strength was lost that day, but we soon learned that the resolve and spirit of all Americans is great. Through the devastation, anger, and heartache, heroes emerged that have helped bolster our faith in mankind. Those heroes come in both two-legged and four-legged form. And tonight, the Westminster Kennel Club is proud to honor some of those who have been part of the massive and unprecedented rescue and recovery efforts at Ground Zero and at the Pentagon. Now entering the arena is the color guard of the Mountain Rescue Association and the New York City Marching Band, representing New York's finest, the New York City Police Department. Now, please welcome some of the heroes of September 11th and the months that have followed. 20 teams of search and rescue dogs with their handlers. The dogs you will meet have been specially trained to respond under the most adverse of conditions, and at Ground Zero and at the Pentagon, they have displayed remarkable courage and an unyielding work ethic. First, SONJA, Heritage, and OTTO from FEMA, Virginia, Task Force 1. They have assisted in the U.S. Embassy bombing in Nairobi, the Turkey earthquake, Taiwan earthquake, and the Pentagon recovery. From FEMA, Maryland Task Force 1, Bob Sessions and SKYE assisted in the Pentagon recovery. From Search and Rescue Dogs of Maryland, Glenn Bruce and Hammer. Pentagon recovery. FEMA, Virginia Task Force 2, Bobby Goyne and Ace. Pentagon recovery. From the Mid-Atlantic Dogs, Mary Ionelli and Zen. Pentagon recovery. From Florida Task Force 2, Mike Forsythe and O'Hara. World Trade Center. From the Maryland Natural Resources Police, Lisa Nyland and Jesse. Pentagon. From East Coast Canine Search and Rescue, Sandy Summerfield and SAR, Pentagon. From the Redlands Fire Department, Dave Graves and Kobe, World Trade Center. From Chesapeake Search Dogs, Jenny Marshall and PACY, Pentagon. And now from the New York Police Department Emergency Services Canine Unit, Davis Sanabra and Storm. Joseph Caputo and Bravo. Peter Davis and Apollo. Bob Schnell and Atlas. Chris Hanley and Keeper. Veronica Hammer and SMITTY. Paul Gitlin and Bandit. The lieutenant in charge of the Emergency Services Canine Unit, Daniel Donadio, and Sergeant John Ryan. From the New Jersey Task Force, Urban Search and Rescue, Lori Clemo and Blitz. Bobby Rolando and Argus. From the Port Authority Police Department of New York and New Jersey, David Ling and his new dog, Spring. David is the only officer to lose his dog, Cirrus, in the World Trade Center tragedy. The teams you see tonight have aided in bringing peace and closure to many families who have lost loved ones. Their dedication, their courage, their patriotism is immeasurable. Together, to them and the thousands of others who have worked tirelessly at Ground Zero in the Pentagon, we say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Peter Van Brunt, President of Westminster Kennel Club, John Curtis, President of Pedigree Food for Dogs, and Michelle Gainless, General Manager of USA Network, who will now present a check for $275,000 to Lieutenant Michael Tuttle, President of the National Association for Search and Rescue. The money being presented tonight will help NASAR provide advanced training for search and rescue teams throughout the country. And now, would you all please rise and join renowned star of stage and screen, Glenn Close, as she sings, God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam.
May we have the toy group in the ring, please?